Everybody, it's T-Man again, bringing you guys another video, and once again, the 31 days of WrestleMania is trucking on here with 20 days left now. 20 days left till WrestleMania here, number 20 on the countdown. Here we go, guys, and before I get started on this card, as you see in the thumbnail, WrestleMania 21 is on the countdown as number 20. That's right, we're down to the top 20 now WrestleManias of all time in the T-Man's opinion only. But before I get started on that, I just want to give an apology to all of you guys. That Saturday, I did not give you guys a video on the countdown. Instead, I gave you guys two on Sunday. I apologize. I was out at on a family vacation, and at the motel I was in, the hotel I was in, the Wi-Fi was really bad. I had Wi-Fi connection, but I could not upload the video. I had the video in the can, but I was unable to upload it. So as soon as I got home Sunday, I uploaded for Saturday and for Sunday the two videos. But hopefully from this point on, I do not miss any more videos. So I do apologize that you guys did not get the countdown on Saturday. But here we go. Countdown on Monday. 20 days left. And here it is. WrestleMania 21 ranks number 20 as the greatest WrestleManias of all time. Those of you who missed the countdown, go back and watch the countdown to see why I ranked every single WrestleMania where I did. In case if you missed it, here's the countdown thus far. At number 31, we have WrestleMania 11. At 30, we have WrestleMania 16. At number 29, we have WrestleMania 22. Number 28 was WrestleMania 9. Number 27 was WrestleMania 2. Number 26 on my countdown was WrestleMania 8. Number 25 on the countdown was WrestleMania 23. Number 24 on the countdown was WrestleMania 7. Number 23 on the countdown, WrestleMania 24. Number 22 on the countdown, WrestleMania 27. And number 21 on the countdown was WrestleMania 31. And here, WrestleMania 20 on the countdown is WrestleMania 21. So we go 10 years before that. Here, WrestleMania 21. Now, this is a very legendary night here in the WWE here at WrestleMania 21. Let's take you back here because this was a night where if you like the generation or you hate the generation, this was the night that two guys that defined that era, John Cena and Batista, both became world champions on the same night. Now, will this WrestleMania go down as the greatest WrestleMania of all time? Absolutely not. I think ranked number 20 out of 31 WrestleManias is exactly where it needs to be. If you like the era or hate the era, you can argue this was the era that drove away a lot of the Attitude Era fans. Was the night where John Cena won. Well, let me tell you something. When John Cena won this title for the very first time at WrestleMania 21 against JBL, he was a fan favorite. There was no booing him. That happened a few months later where they didn't immediately flip him heel. I think all this could have been avoided. But when he won the title against JBL, he was over. He was over as the babyface, and we knew probably a year ahead of a year before that at WrestleMania 21 that this guy was going to be the man, and this guy was going to main event WrestleMania probably at 21. We knew a year beforehand, and they handled John Cena right. But this deserves to be in the top 20 because this was a night where we finally saw the new era. You know, we were kind of in limbo at WrestleMania 20, okay? WrestleMania 19, 18, 19 were kind of the last days of the Attitude Era. 20 didn't quite know where we were going with Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit. But once when 21 hit, we knew the direction we were going at. We knew that Batista and John Cena were going to be the two cornerstones. They would eventually would have their WrestleMania match against each other at WrestleMania 26. Even though I thought they missed the boat, it would have been better to have them go one-on-one at either 22 or 23, or even 24 at a WrestleMania. But at least we eventually did see that match. So, okay, let's quickly run down the card. First match on the card, Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio. Great way to open the contest with two guys that can work their asses off. Rey Mysterio picks up the win there. The very first Money in the Bank ladder match, the very first one where we saw Edge win the first Money in the Bank ladder match. I got a blast from the past. Who remembers Muhammad Hassan? Remember this guy, Muhammad Hassan? Who remembers Muhammad Hassan? At the time, they were building him up really big. He worked on top the whole time he was in WWE. The very few months he was in there, Muhammad Hassan was not in WWE for very long, and he worked on top. And here he had a segment at WrestleMania 21 with Hulk Hogan. Muhammad Hassan, I don't know whatever happened to him, but boy, what a wasted talent here. Muhammad Hassan, who could have went down as a really dominant heel, maybe even a world champion. Undertaker, Randy Orton. Here's a match I loved. I loved the storyline. I loved the Legend Killer going in against the Legend of WrestleMania. I thought that was a great angle. One of my favorite Undertaker opponents at WrestleMania is Randy Orton. That's a match I really thoroughly enjoyed. Trish Stratus versus Christy Hemme for the women's title. Trish Stratus picks up the win there. Another match, another WrestleMania classic. One of my all-time, not the favorite WrestleMania match, and I might do a countdown, counting down my favorite WrestleMania matches. But this one would definitely be on the top 10 of my favorite WrestleMania matches of all time, and that is Shawn Michaels taking on Kurt Angle. Two guys that can work their asses off in the ring and entertain us like no other. Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels. What a hell of a match. Kurt Angle picking up the win in that match. And here's the match that snoozed out the show. That one of the worst matches of WrestleMania history. The Big Show in a sumo wrestling match against Akibono. Akibono winning the match at WrestleMania. And those of you who are not in the sumo wrestling world would never know who Akibono is. So there you go there. Then finally, 3 more segments. We had the famous Piper's Pit segment with Roddy Piper and Stone Cold Steve Austin, Carlito thrown in there. One of my favorite Piper Pits of all time, the legendary Roddy Piper and the legendary Stone Cold Steve Austin. John Cena, as I said, picking up the win over JBL, which a lot of people, those of you who just watches today's wrestling, JBL was one of the most dominant heel champions in that era, the longest reigning champion of SmackDown. Then Batista and Triple H, the evolution finally culminated here between Batista and Triple H, with Batista winning the World Heavyweight title. So there you go, WrestleMania 21. What do you guys think of WrestleMania 21? I want to hear all about it. Leave all your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of WrestleMania 21. How do you think I ranked it? Ranked where I do a number 20 on the countdown. See you tomorrow for WrestleMania, for the 19th ranked WrestleMania. What is ranked number 19? Any guesses? Leave it down below. See you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe.